look at the green fields of Ireland. Well, not Ireland, and I don't know why I'm a pirate, but what's up, guys? Welcome to Virtual Deal Factory Daily. Damian Lanfranchi here with
Mark Evans, DM.
What's up, guys? You know, we wanted to talk about something really, really cool. You know, last episode we were talking about 4/20/2009, which is what, Mark?
What is that, grand opening?
Yeah, you better believe it. It's a Virtual Deal Factory grand opening. And what's really cool is last weekend, Valentine's Day weekend, which was just sort of like about a week ago or so, we went to a really, really cool place, cool experience. We went to an open house for Frank McKinney, who is the premier, elaborate, nobody else does what he does, builds insane spec homes. And his brand new home is this place called Aqua, Liana, which is a $29 million all green home. It's the largest, most expensive green home on planet Earth. And we got an invite there, which was pretty cool. So we got to check it out. And what'd you think of it, man?
Well, I thought it was absolutely awesome. You know, if I was spending $29 million on a home, that might not be my choice of pick. But I think what's great about it, that's what's always neat about what people do, is that not everything someone does is that for everybody. You know, that's what keeps the world moving. Is it's different for everybody. So I thought it was absolutely amazing, though. You know, when you walked in, they had the water. Did you remember that water floor they had, and then the water flow
was sick. Yeah. Charlene kept saying, like, she wondered what it would be like at night to wake up and get a snack and be able to walk across like a glass water floor.
Yeah, it was pretty unique, though. Like you said, you know, I think what's really great about going to experiences like that is not just seeing the vision, like seeing the, what makes someone tick. Because, he spent a lot of time and energy and money of his own efforts and money to make that come alive. That's what I always take out of it, Damian, is like, the same thing with Virtual Deal Factory to me. You know, I know how much you and I put into this, and everybody else that's working with us to help make this a success. But as I'm sitting here at the greenhouse, I'm sitting there prior, like, what can we do creative? How can we make it more fun with everybody involved? So, Damian, before I get into that, what did you think of it?
I thought it was great. Like I said, I don't know if I'm the guy who moves into a green home, but what impressed me most about Frank is just, like you said, that vision that he's willing to go and say, you know what, I don't have a buyer for a home yet. I'm going to build a spec home that only probably, I think he said, 10,000 people in the whole entire world can afford. And yet you told me that every time he sells a home, how quickly?
Within 54 days, I believe. So 54
days. I mean, building multi-million-dollar spec homes for such a specific target market. Yet because he's just such a marketer, such a showman, he knows how to position himself and the branding behind it. Just really, really cool. And, and it got us thinking, this is really cool. Is before we got there, we started thinking, I was reading about the property before we got there and about all the things that make it green. And we realized that, what else is green, Mark?
I mean, everything's green besides your hat and my shirt and your shirt. The house, from the roof and from the way the grounds were, the driveway, you remember the driveway was grass even. I mean, so everything he's doing, he's putting it into a green aspect. But it's super neat to see how all that comes together. Again, there's so much thought put into it. It's not like something, I think that's what's great about it. It's not something that was slapped together. It's not like a built house in a complex where they just slap together something they can build. But he really put his heart into it, and it's really exciting. And, Damian, like I said, when we went down there, we talked about Virtual Deal Factory. How can we do something green? And as you know, Virtual Deal Factory is a green component to the world because you don't have to drive to closings, correct?
No paper.
No paper. You don't have to drive to closings. When you used to have to find investors, you have to run ads in the newspaper. You used to have to put signs out on the telephone post. You used to have to do all these different things. Go to networking events to meet this amount of people.
But even that, Mark, I mean, it's green because there's so many properties out there that are abandoned or distressed that nobody's using. And by being able to connect investors and buyers and sellers, you're taking, what's unused property, unused homes, unused apartment buildings, and you're turning them into viable places to live. I mean, so it's enormously green. I mean, rehabbers, across the board.
Absolutely. Everybody wins when we do this. And, it was super exciting because when, we kind of talked about, it's like, I'm just going to do this and see what happens. Again, I had no clue how it was going to happen and how successful it was going to be. But, I always have this saying, Damian, once you have an end result, the obstacles will let go of themselves. You're going to hit obstacles, whatever. I have no clue how to set these pages up. But what we did is we did like a little 48-hour auction, a green auction. You know, no one had to go to the house. I haven't even been to the house ever, actually. And we went there, and I posted this, and we talked to the people. We shared with what we're doing, and we raised. Should we tell them how much we raised, Damien, in 48 hours?
Sure. I mean, it's for a good cause, you know. I mean, we're not bragging. We're just saying how cool it is to do virtual business. That's all.
Absolutely. We raised $7,100. I handed Frank McKinney a check to the Caring House Project Foundation for $7,100. Check in my profile. I'll put a picture up there of Dina and I, my fiance and I, handing Frank the picture, and they took a picture of us of the initial, like the inauguration of the $7,100, so to speak. But I think it's super unique, and he was shocked. He's like, "Why didn't you tell me earlier? I'd give you some publicity and stuff like that." And you know, I wasn't doing it for publicity. I was doing it to set a precedent and what this system can really do for you. See, we're handing $7,100 away, Damien, which, by the way, $5,000 gives a house to 8 people. That's awesome. That's super awesome. So, you know, $5,000, 8 people, if you broke that in almost, you know, we're housing like 10 or 12 people because we did something, we took action. And, you know, that's what being green is. It's really being proactive. Damien, as you know, a lot of people aren't proactive. They're just very reactive in mode. So on the green, you know, I don't want to get off track as I always do, and Damien will push me around about this. But it's like, really, I want to just stay on the green topic because, guys, spend time with your family. Damien, I don't know about, I heard this statement today, actually. Did you know how many minutes a week a parent spends one-on-one with their child?
The typical parent, maybe 90 minutes.
So get this. Are you sitting down?
Yeah. I'm sitting down.
7 minutes.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. You know how much time they spend on average with their spouse one-on-one talking? And we wonder why the divorce rate's so high. Do you know how many minutes this is?
Come on.
27 minutes. I'm not making this stuff up. And this is the thing is, you know, again, real estate investors do this, Damien. They're jumping in their car, they're driving to closings, they're stuck in traffic, they're getting appraisals, they're going down and meeting people, meeting tire kickers, and all these things. And you waste so much time and energy when you could invest your time in your family and your children and your activities and your, you know, the bigger things we want to accomplish, like charities and church or whatever you want to do or whatever you're passionate about. Become green inside your business and go out and have an outlet to implement, you know, your higher calling. That's what I like to call it.
Yeah, and I mean, there's so many things we're going to be doing for you guys. I mean, there's so many things we're already doing with the Virtual Deal Factory as far as being green. But, you know, even something that I didn't even mention, I'm springing this on Mark on the spot, dude, but, you know, once we're out of the grand opening, which that's going to be an enormous undertaking in and of itself, after that, dude, we're going to start doing stuff. Like, we're going to start doing live property auctions inside the Virtual Deal Factory. We're going to start doing all sorts of green investing, just helping homeowners, helping investors like yourself, you know, do more deals, help more homeowners, make more money, and just, you know, if I could be as bold to say, you know, in our own way, you know, be a part of changing the world, man.
Absolutely, and that's really what Virtual Deal Factory is to you and I, for sure. I know that for a fact. Is we want to make a change. We want to help you guys grow and develop into this business. We want to help you do it the right way. If you're sick or tired of being sick and tired and feel like you're spinning your wheels, you know, when I say that, it reminds me of my cousin Vinny. When he's out in the mud spinning his wheels in the tire and can't get out. The thing is you're not alone. So with the Virtual Deal Factory, Damien, as you know, what's great about this is we have the pieces inside the system talking like groups, subgroups, and we have new investors coming in daily, and then that date coming up on 4/20/09, whatever that is, the big grand opening. You know, we want it to be green, we want it to be profitable, we want it to be fun. You know what else is color green, Damien?
Money.
Money is green. So,
matey.
There's
I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't know. I guess I should be doing. I guess it's because if I wasn't in this business, I would probably want to be either a pirate or a leprechaun pirate.
Exactly. So it's like all these components are green. Even our mascot is green, which you guys are going to help name here shortly. We have all the green components. We're really keeping this thing super streamlined. Our goal is to get you green money into your pocket by leveraging our green environment, the Virtual Deal Factory. Ours. You notice I didn't say Mark and Damien. It's ours. It's all of us. The only way this works, Damien, is if we all benefit, right?
Absolutely. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Virtual Deal Factory Daily. All about green. Remember 4/20/2009, the grand opening. We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.